Items will come back to our student. Yung naman, Elder Scrolls 5 Executive yung may mga usually may din ng signal. Wala, hindi dapat siya kuna. At kita, wala deploy, sila wala deploy, beso kita. Kaya lang tinutuwa. Siya, wala, ay, asal ko yung anak ko. Sa ako, hindi na. Ibigay mo ba ito sa mga hindi ko. So, hindi ako sa gusto ng gravity. Sarah, never happened. Ay, sabi ko yung mga tao na pagkakaroon ng number, hindi mo yan, ang mga super, mga magic word, para ako sa mga universe.
I hope that dragon isn't still flying around there somewhere.
Ano yun, kid?
A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the General turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the General changed his mind. You know the rest. I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all. So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. You didn't know? That was Ulfric's Stormcloak and his top lieutenants. Oh, right. You were caught trying to cross the border into Skyrim, weren't you? You're not kidding. Ulfric's the leader of the Stormcloaks. You know, the traitors trying to break Skyrim away from the Empire. Good luck. If you get a chance, look me up in Solitude. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the General turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the General changed his mind. You know the rest. You haven't heard of the Civil War in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention. You haven't heard of the Civil War in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention.
Yes, it's a yes. It's a good place.
I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all. Good luck. If you get a chance, look me up in Solitude.
காசு இருக்கவங்க காசு எடுத்தவங்க ப்ராப்ளம் போய் அடுத்த வீட்டுக்கு போவோம் துரத்திட்டு இருப்பாங்க.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick. I just hope the war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those stormcloaks stirring up more.
காசு எடுத்தது கொஞ்சம் தோத்தாங்க. வேற என்ன
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Of course. Take what you need. There's something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torrig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torrig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Yeah.
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me. Well, I'd better get back to work. You two make yourselves at home.
Can I help you? You're not gonna hurt anybody though, right?
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Did you really see a dragon? Papas isn't too friendly with strangers. My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice. Someday, I'm going to Fort... Papa says I'm not ready for weapons, so I make lots of horseshoes
Can't
and
wait
hobnobs.
to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
You are there. Design of the story. Reading that. But you want to go wrong.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Keep your guard up. General Tullius has his headquarters in Castle Dower, in the city of Solitude, northwest of here. You'll want to talk to Legate Ricka. She deals with the new recruits. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you if I get back to Solitude first. Be careful on the way to Solitude. Damn stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor.
Eat that. Good. You got trouble.
Make yourself at home.
Did you really see a dragon?
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm... Ouch! Hey!
Wait. Grab what's happening.
I hope I'll see you in Solitude. Good luck.
Yeah, now I'm hungry.
Hey. What you need, my friend. Within reason. May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories. You should come hear me play at the Sleeping Giant Inn. For a small sum, you can even pick the song. Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with him. He's wasting his time. Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still no point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Better get going.
Thank you, bravo. Hola. No, questo era un minimo di tutti. Poli, varto por poli. Poli varto da qua. Aடிக்கலாம் வா.
No sign.
Bagaimana di kota? Ada. Ada. Silakan. Betul.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. You look like a traveler. Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. You should come hear me play at the Sleeping Giant Inn. For a small sum, you can even pick the song. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with him around. He's wasting his time. You may be right. Camilla may see Faendal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, Give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. All right then.
Priyecha vantavenge. Arsenal person enjoy irukku. Person ini கொஞ்சம் Arsenal person இருந்தாங்க.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again.
You look sick. I hope it's not contagious. Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn to pieces over it.
Very much
No, by sure. What do you want?
I've been trained as a skald, as was my father and my father's father before him.
That's good. Now we got there for it. Now we got right. I think good.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Yo, ini இப்பலாம் எடுத்துக்கிட்டேன். Week போறதெல்லாம் வேஸ்டா இத வச்சு
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day.
Ini kayak gitu. Pak, kayak gitu.
May the gods watch over your battle, friend.
Understand? வச்சு அடிக்கிறாங்க. மிஷின் வச்சு அடிக்கிறான்டா. மிஷின் வெப்பன கால மாதிரி இருக்கு. மிஷின் வெப்பன காலம். I'm on a really good. Yeah, அங்க பாத்தீங்க ஆறு முக்கியம். ஓ இங்க பாருங்க. ஓய் ஆமா போயிட்டு போச்சு. Lebaran aku pun dekat. Aku juga tak lebaran. Sebaiknya mainkan. Lebaran itu baik untuk itu. Ini ada. நான் போற வழியிலே போயிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்களா? Hello, boss.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial.
அவன் இன்டர்வியூ எல்லாம் பண்ணல. பைத்தியக்காரன் கூட்டிட்டு போயிட்டு வந்து.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Imperial business. Be on your way. Imperial business. Be on your way.
அவனதான் போறான். சண்டை
Head to
கட்டணும்.
Intel. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
செத்த வைடா. அடிக்க வரானுங்க. அவனை தண்டனை ஃப்ரீ பண்ணி விட்டு இடையில அடிக்க வரீங்க. பெண்கள் நாய் இன்னும் அடிக்க நினைக்கிறா. வேற எங்கடா இருக்கு? என்னை அடிக்கிறானுங்களா? சாரிடா, தெரியாம பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கா. தெரியாம ஃப்ரீ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கா. அங்க வேறு அந்த அடிச்சுட்டு ஆவறானுங்க. மட்டும் நாய் கொடுத்துட்டாண்டா. தேவைண்டா வேறதான். பஸ்ல இருந்து வருமாடா. ஞாபகம் வேறதானே. மறுபடியும் எல்லாம் கீழே போவாங்கன்னா வச்சுதான்டா ஆகும். Actually save point already. சாணத்துல இருந்து போய் ஹலோ மான் ஹலோ முடிச்ச மான் முடிக்கிய நான் லெவல் 1ல இருக்கிறேன் சரி லெவல் எப்பதான் மாத்துறது நான் வீட்டுக்கே வரல என்னடா இப்ப ஃபைட் வரல வேகமா நம்ம வரான் ஒரு டைம்
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting. Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
important delivery போறேன் போறேன் கொஞ்சம் வாங்க பஸ் வாங்க பஸ் 6 அடிக்கு வந்தீங்க நல்ல முடிச்சுக்கிறேன் ரொம்ப சூப்பர் காட்டுங்க தேவையில்லாம் வச்சு வாங்க Chicho. Airplane போக முடியாது அங்கே நிறைய ரிஸ்க் Probably. Oh. Sorry,
you look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
What era do you want? I'm not
Well, Hunning Brew uses only the finest natural honey, not that sludge you'll find at Golden Glow Estate. Take a look.
இப்போ நான் தான் ஸ்கைவார்டு அம்மா முதல்ல வித்துருவாங்க நான் எல்லாரும் எடுத்து வித்துருக்கேன்
All right then.
ஸ்கைலுக்கு போடுவாங்க ஸ்கைவார்டு ஸ்கைவார்டு நீங்க வந்து ஸ்டோர் ஸ்டோர்
Everything all right?
நான் வந்து இதுதான் சார் என்ன போயிட்டு இருக்கிறேன்
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
போயிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். ஊற்று. அது
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
There's a nip in the air. I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city walls. Nimriel takes good... Honest Bay for honest work. Honest Bay for honest work. You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
Need something?
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Well, I know the companions make their home here. Your mead hall, your Vasker, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Greymanes and the Battleborns. You'll want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward. Where do you want to go? That's fine. See ya.
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skullbar.
warning you. Back off.
So I mostly sweep and shovel. Got a problem with that?
When the dragons attack cities and towns, they will lose everything.
And we will lose customers. Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are not too power-tempered.
The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
May your
Steal பண்ண வந்து சரியா நான் வர போயிங்க முன்னாடி பாரு ஆள் இருக்கும்போது ஸ்டீல் பண்ண முடியாதா என்ன கான்செப்ட் கேம் உள்ள வரேன்
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Writhing in the filth of our own. You have come. You have come. But you were once
You look
man.
worse than I feel.
An ass man who said, "Let me show
He didn't get like your Raja. Just white and இந்த வீட்ல வந்து நம்ம திட்ட முடியாது ஒயிட் ரன்ல ஓகே ஒயிட் ரன்ல ஸ்டீல் பண்ண முடியாது
Storm cloaks, Imperials, dragons.
Do you have anything even remotely fresh?
I can assure you it's all fresh. I hunt the game myself every day.
What do you want?
Stay out of trouble, Elf.
இங்கே பாருடா. Giant. எப்படி பண்ண போகுது?
My bones ache for the moon sugar. It has been too long since I tasted it.
You know that our supply is limited.
Many fine things
it
are
will be
here
a
for you,
season or more
friend.
before we get a new shipment from the south.
My ears hear the truth in your words.
This one
and
needs
yet,
some.
my
Welcome to
body
it.
shakes with the need.
Throw yourself.
Khajiit are not welcome in the cities. Yes, they'll never see you coming. Still, I would give much for even a few grains of moon sugar. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Put the thought out of your
The
mind
road,
and do not speak.
they'll never see you coming. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Late ஆகுது. Fantasy.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart.
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
என்ன செய்ய பண்றீங்க?
What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for your business.
Stesse wala tank yo use karta. Jalla, ekra idu.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Efforts. Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? A pity. And words I hear too often. But there's no shame in it. One of them dragons comes calling in Whiterun. The place will go up like tinder. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Grey Males. Our family's been close as kin for generations.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
May your
Farewell.
sword be sharp.
I'd be a lot
Your
more
dog sharp.
happier with a belly full of meat.
There's nothing. Let me guess. The daughters of this land are
Exactly.
just as
Life's
strong
hard
and
enough with all these men. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat before he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any
All
part.
backed by the great Eorlan, Main himself.
Looking for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself. Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with respect.
Those two at it again?
This should be
Come on now. Watch the foot. Keep your balance.
Nice! Get in there and push. You dare fight a
You stand a chance.
That the best you can do? Lucky hit. Oh. Yeah.
You're pathetic.
Mercy!
Watch what you're doing.
Take a look at it.
I'm a warrior, not a blacksmith.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure. I've been tending to the warriors of your Vaskr for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather. Now, if you'll excuse me.
The underground lead at the Sir, over we might be on. Super chat under that. Assault super chat is there. Thank you. Super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for support. Yeah. We super chat on the car. Like a daily nana for the part that it is. சும்மா பக்கா இருக்குது பக்கு சும்மா சார் இந்த ஒரு மெசேஜ் போடவும் கேக்குதா கேக்குதா சார் ப்ரோ
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
All these young ones came from. This is a place for warriors, new blood. What brings you here? I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the city. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. Was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good. The drinks were good. I was losing myself.
About you and Skjor.
And if you want to keep
ஒண்ணுமே புரியலையா இங்கேயே போயிட்டு இருக்கு உள்ள போனா உள்ள அது ஒரு அண்டர் கிரவுண்டாக போகுது அது ஒரு அண்டர் கிரவுண்டாக போகுது அப்ப நான் மேலதான் போவேன் மேலதான் போயிட்டு இருக்கேன் நல்லா இருக்குதா கேம் மாசாக்கு தான் சார் இந்த கேம் எப்படி இருக்குது சார் போயிட்டு ஏமாத்திருக்கலாம் ஒரு அளவு இருக்கு ஓகே Santos numbers. Santos di the stream labs and already done out of this again. I'm very leather. Going change people of one.
Are you
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls except the Jarl himself. Don't you forget.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act.
Who's this then?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the mountains.
That as a provocation. You two are preparing to join Ulfric's side and
cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
Think very carefully about your next move. Keep your distance. Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. Is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. I'll introduce you to Farengar. He can be a bit difficult. Mages, you know.
Father promised. All you ever do is complain about what you want.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
I serve Jarl Balgrup as steward.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
After brave force okay ஆகுது ஓ இப்போ புரியுது டிராகன் அங்க அட்டாக் பண்ணிட்டு இவன்ட்ட வந்து சொல்லிடுவான் கம்ப்ளீட்னு ஒரு தோணுச்சு ஸ்டார்ட் ஓகே ஓகே அடுத்த கொஸ்டின் வந்துருக்காங்க ஒயிட் ரேஞ்சில் இருக்க ராஜாக்கு வந்து டிராகன் அட்டாக் பண்ணி சொல்லிடுவான்
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy.
One of the new servants?
Perhaps I can
Remember
assist
that
you.
I like my meat rare.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details. Bring back this tablet that Farengar
So the Jarl
wants.
thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly.
Oh,
before
I thought you were
late.
already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature... What are you still doing here? Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
May the gods
Off to
watch
Bleak
over your
Falls
battles,
Barrow with
friend.
you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. If it's the war you're referring to, what is it with good planning and constant vigilance? Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Damn those great names to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
What do you need?
Send you back to the...
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Hello, friend. An archer, huh? I've got just what you need. Thank you. Much for your business.
You look awful.
சம்பாதிக்க முடியாது கேமே போகுது கேமே புரியல எனக்கு Right. Camera, அவ்வளவு தூரம்
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. Dragon attack.
Wind blows bitter cold to
All
for sale at fair
or only the
prices.
average that people want. Average and average something. Ignorant.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Until next time. My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go? Yes? Where do you want to go?
stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
No offense, but you're not looking
to
so...
a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway.
I told you.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what they get. Let them come. Supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man. Has good stock.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
but அங்க பாருயா ஒயிட் ஆச்சு que podia fazer? Tá bom, tá.
You there, traveler! Over here!
And so you learn.
Close enough. Now you die.
Another. You need your mother. So,
What is it? Dragons? Everything's all right?
next part la patthikaan next part la அடுத்த வர பார்த்துக்கலாம் ஓகேவா ஒரு இவ்வளோ இடத்துக்கு போயிட்டு ஓகேவா அடுத்த பாட்டில் பார்த்துக்கலாம் Bye, Brandon. ஆக்சுவலி ஒரு பிளேஸுக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்கிறோம் ஒவ்வொரு இல்லை ஸோ அந்த லைவ் முடிச்சுட்டு அடுத்த லைவ்ல அடுத்த பிளேஸ் போயிடும் ஓகேவா ரொம்ப லேட்டாக இருக்குது அதான் ஓகேவா அடுத்த லைவ் பார்த்துக்கோங்க பாய் பாய் ரொம்ப நேரம் ஆகுது ஏன்னா ஒரு 5 மினிட்ஸ் நல்லா வலிக்கு வைப்பான் கண்டுபிடிக்கவே முடியல தலையை வலிக்குறா சாமி என் நண்பா we can play now. Or on the other table. So we can search that place. So right? What's that? What's that? Anybody know? What around you? That's what around you. Bastiana. இன்னும் பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணுறது ஏய் யார் அது ஜெயண்ட் தேவையில்லாத வேலை
What is it? Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
just anyone understand so distance. வழியை வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம் எந்த வழியை போறதுங்கிறது நம்ம இதே வந்து போதும் நெக்ஸ்ட் பார்க்க சர்வீஸ் முடிச்சோம் ஓகேவா பாய்